over there? Nope, not over there either. Oh, don't mind me, y'all. I'm just over here looking for that new album that these niggas are supposed to be dropping. It's around here somewhere, right? What's going on, everybody? It's the Granddad of Granddad Wooly, and you are here again for another edition of CDK Studies. Today, we'll be going into the book and talking about one of the most iconic and legendary underground hip-hop albums of all time. What I have to say is one of my top 5 albums ever fucking created, and probably one of the best underground hip-hop albums ever fucking created. This shit was legendary. It was ahead of its time. These motherfuckers made something that was just... I don't know what the fuck they did or how they did the shit, but they did the shit, and goddamn it, I was glad to be alive to experience this shit. Talking about none other than the album from the collaborative efforts of MF Doom and Madlib. They got together and formed the group Madvillain, and the classic album to go with it, Madvillainy. This shit right here. Now, Madvillainy dropped in 2004 on Stones Throw Records and is still to this day their most successful album ever. Like, ain't shit topped the success of Madvillainy. These niggas ate so much off this goddamn album. Madlib and MF Doom came together and made a beast of an album that's still being sold and discovered to this goddamn day, and will be sold and discovered for another 10 years because the shit's just that goddamn legendary. I mean, shit, if you an MF Doom fan or a Madlib fan and you ain't heard of Madvillainy, you are not a fan, because this is probably their best works, each of their best works, to the goddamn date that they've ever made a fucking song or album ever in the goddamn world. This shit is the holy grail of goddamn underground hip hop. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. Kiss my ass if you don't believe that shit. Fuck you, nigga. The production on here was ahead of its time. I mean, this shit was fucking crazy. Like, this type of shit Madlib was doing, nobody else in 2004 was doing that shit. And the same thing with Doom. The way this nigga was rhyming and making fucking songs and shit, nobody else was doing that shit. So this was like a one-of-a-kind album that nobody else in the game was creating or making, which is the reason why it was not really known or discovered until later on. But it was one of those underground gems that when people found out about it, word of mouth spread, and that shit spread like a goddamn wildfire. And lo and behold, this shit ended up selling over 100,000 copies, which is major for an indie label to sell, especially on the ranks of Stones Throw, because Stones Throw at that time wasn't even a huge recognized label like it was. I mean, it was recognized, it had some clout, but it wasn't until Madvillainy dropped that they really got like a real strong standing in the game, because this album was just that fucking legendary and that fucking impactful on not only the underground hip-hop culture, but just hip-hop in general. And this album has some of Doom and Madlib's most iconic tracks of all time. I mean, you got fucking Accordion, All Caps, Money Folder, Figaro, America's Most Blunted, Rhinestone Cowboy, Fancy Clown. I mean, do I gotta keep Strange Ways? I mean, come on, like, the whole fucking album is just legend fucking dairy. Like, I mean, every song on here was fucking crazy. They had fucking MED up on here. Victor Vaughn came up on here because Doom stole his girl. Stacey Epps was up on here. Quasimodo up on this motherfucker. So, I mean, they had, like, not a lot of features, but the features they had on here came through and did the goddamn thing. But most of the shining moments come from both Doom and Madlib themselves. Doom has some of the craziest lines. I mean, you got Accordion, living in borrowed time, the clock tick faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster. Or if you want to take it over to Rhinestone Cowboy, he rocked the house like rock and roll, got more soul than a sock with a hole. I mean, I can give you so many goddamn quotables for this album. I mean, I'd be here all goddamn day. The point I'm trying to say is this shit's fucking classic. And fucking Madlib, some of the best beats I've ever fucking heard of my goddamn life. The 6-minute instrumental, I'm not gonna lie, I rapped over that shit for a project. I ain't gonna tell you what it was back in the day, throwback, but I rapped over the shit. It was alright, it was cool. I mean, I was a little green, but I did the shit because it was respectful. It was respectful, but I did the shit. But yo, this album had a huge impact on me. But let me tell y'all the truth about album story time, y'all. Check this out. I kind of avoided Madvillainy for a little bit. I'm gonna tell you, okay, y'all getting mad. Don't get mad right now. Let me explain myself and I'll tell you why. So, like 2006, I was a senior year, you know, and I was in my Doom phase. I was listening to, you know, Food, and then I had, the Victor Vaughn shit, and then Danger Doom and stuff came out, so I heard all that shit out, and for some reason I was like avoiding Madvillainy, and I think it's because, okay, so I was in art class, or was it Spanish class, I don't know, but we had computers in the shit, and I would, like, on my off time when I wasn't doing shit, I would go on like this site called, it was like CD Universe, yeah, CD Universe, and you can hear like 30-second clips of certain albums, so I would just search like MF Doom, and every other album I had heard but fucking Madvillainy, so I looked it up, Listen to some clips, and at first when I was listening to the clips, I wasn't really feeling it because the production was a little weird to me. I wasn't really that groomed into Madlib's production that much. So I was like, I don't know if this might be that great. It's probably not gonna be as good as his previous shit, so I think I'm gonna pass on it. I'm stupid, I fucking know. But it wasn't until I ended up just fucking buckling down and listening to an actual song. I think I heard Rhinestone Cowboy. Yeah, I saw the video for Rhinestone Cowboy on somewhere. I don't know where, but I think, was YouTube out at that time? Did YouTube crack out there? I don't fucking know. I don't know. But something, I saw it on something, and when I saw that video and I heard that song, I was like, shit, this is fucking fire. And I decided to say, fuck it, I'm gonna just buy the album. I'm probably missing something, and goddamn it, I was, because once I popped that shit in, and then when I heard accordion, and for some reason, when I heard accordion in the little clip, I didn't get it, but when I heard it go into accordion and I really started to feel the shit, I realized how stupid I fucking was and what I was missing out on. And by the time I got to Bistro, I was like, okay, yeah, this is fucking great. And then by the time I got to America's Most Blunted, I spazzed the fuck out and was like, I should revoke my Doom fan card for ever doubting this motherfucker. And this is when I was like, yo, and also fucking Madlib, because like I was like, what the fuck am I doing? What the fuck am I doing not listening to this album? And goddamn it, I was like, this is my favorite fucking project from Doom and Madlib, definitely from Madvillain. Now, it's not like I kind of separately as like a solo Doom project because it's a collabo, but as far as Doom on a project, this shit right here, tip fucking top. Nothing fucking beats Madvillainy, and I don't know why they fucking playing with our lives and not dropping another album. They pulled that bullshit. They dropped the Avalanche joint, got me all hyped. They dropped that saying, oh, we gonna drop the album, it's coming soon. Madlib said he did all the shit he needed to do. It's Doom again. This nigga Doom just don't want to drop this shit. He dropping JJ Doom. It's cool. I ain't mind that, but he dropping JJ Doom, and he should have dropped it. Madlib was even mad about it. Watch the fucking Stones Throw fucking documentary. He was like, yo, I don't know why he dropped JJ Doom. He could have dropped Madvillainy too. See, even Madlib don't know what the fuck is going on. But we gonna wait just like we waiting for Doom Starks. This nigga just playing with us because he know he got fire on deck, and he don't. See, that's the problem with Doom. Like, he knows that we waiting, and he gonna make us wait some more because he on that villain shit. Let's just not care no more, y'all. Let's not even talk about the shit no more. After this video, I ain't gonna say shit about it. We just gonna ignore the shit, and then he's gonna get mad and drop it. Watch, mate. That's not gonna work. It's not. We're gonna keep talking about the shit. But in the meantime, while we wait forever for the next album, if you have not heard this joint, then you are a Doom fan or a Madlib fan. You gotta hear this album. This is one of the greatest hip-hop albums ever fucking created. I am not lying. Anybody who has good taste in hip-hop will back me up on this shit. Madvillainy is one of the rarest fucking commodities of greatness in this fucking hip-hop game. This is one of those once-in-a-lifetime albums that don't come around too often. Like, this is something fucking special, y'all. And if you have not heard this shit, you have to definitely hear it. They even made the Madvillainy remix. They try to swindle us to say Madvillainy 2. No, that's a remix album of the same shit. I mean, that's cool too, check that out, but nothing beats the original of this motherfucker right here. So definitely check this out. If you are a fan, you gotta have this. And if you're not a fan or you've never heard of MF Doom or Madlib for some strange fucking reason, starting here wouldn't be a bad idea because this shit is fucking great. And I'm so glad I still own the CD copy of this shit. I still bump this shit to the day. And I mean, like, why wouldn't I? I mean, shit, accordion still gives me them fucking chills. Like, I remember I saw Madlib live and he dropped accordion there. Everybody spazzed the fuck out. We sang that shit from the beginning last to the end, like everything. Like, that was like one of the greatest fucking nights ever. Madlib. All that nigga was doing was just fucking spinning records and drinking wine, but he was dropping them fire hits. You gotta go see Madlib if you ain't seen him live, because that motherfucker got a dope ass set, and he's always dropping some exclusive shit to fuck with you, but you just glad that you hear it. But that's gonna do it for today's CDK studies, y'all. Hope you enjoyed me talking about Madvillainy. This is one of the greatest albums in my collection. This is one of my prized possessions, and I would never let this shit go, and neither should you. I mean, let's hope for another album, but if not, this shit right here stands the test of time and will be talked about for another 50 years if hip-hop is still around, which it should be. I don't see why it wouldn't, but if it is, shit, this shit's gonna definitely be in the conversation as one of the greatest albums of all time. So pick this shit up and definitely get it, and don't be like me and doubt their fucking skills, because I still feel bad about it. I mean, I've forgiven myself, but still I feel a little bad for waiting so goddamn long for this greatness. Save the best for last, right? Right, yeah? right? I'm stupid. I'm fucking dumb. Why did I wait? Whatever. It doesn't matter. Previous CD case study on the fucking side somewhere. You know what I do, as well as my latest single. Check those out. Show them some love. And as always, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, Instagram. Links in the description below. And subscribe. Button on the screen. Button below. CD case studies twice a week, as well as Wooly reviews. Check that shit out. And also my gaming channel. Shit's good on there too. And I got nothing more to say. So until next time I take my leave, Granddaughter, CD case studies, Mad Villain, Mad Villainy, the greatest underground album of all time and one of the greatest hip-hop records of all time too. Why the fuck wouldn't I say that? And I mean, shit, like, drop the next album. I know it's fucking done. Y'all said y'all got like 20 songs done. Y'all playing just like them Black Star niggas. All y'all need is to stop. It's not even funny anymore. I'm tired of it. I'm out of here.